There we go, finally. Hello! And welcome to Digipal Plays! So, uh, my streamer took the day off, as they had some stuff they needed to do in the background. So, I decided that, hey, let's just go on with a little bit of short stream of VR. I might as well continue on with Zombie Army VR as I'm about to done with the game. Just need the final mission done. And since last time, I've gone and upgraded some guns that I thought might be necessary. Let's see. Need to make sure here. You know what? Let's go with this one. I know this one has 10 in it, but it's the reload that's kind of messing with me on this. Plus, this one is just continuously shooting, no reload, putting a shot in the chambers and such. I got back to some of the previous stages, got some more, what are they called? Upgrade kits. So I have some of the upgrades I need, for example the vampire, and I believe this one I didn't have reserved ammo, or I didn't have the damage, but I got that as well. And also upgraded the other one, the lead, just in case it's not a good enough weapon to use. I could imagine the skulls might need a little bit more oomph on them, but we'll just have to see. Plus it might also be nice with the penetration against some of the more bigger zombies that are in the stage. But I think anything else, the grease gun and shotgun, auto burglar, they're fine for what I need. I don't really need the stamina, I don't need the damage, so it is what it is. So I might also decide to switch over to the revolver instead. Less penetration, but there is the damage handle better, well, a little less handling, but way better accuracy. But then again, I'm only supposed to use it for close quarters, so it might work well against the bigger enemies still. But before we move on, let's get some of the grenades ready. And we're kind of going to try and storm through this one as I just need to finish this last mission and then it's done over with the game. Yeah, hello everyone. Guten Tag, yeah. Silence.
These readings, they're impossible. The entity must be dead ahead.
But the hand might be there. There's not really anything I need, and I want to make sure I still have one of those healing kits with me. Right, there's nothing but bottles here. I think that was one of the dolls here, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong.
I tire of you, insect. Time to die.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I said down, boy. Mid jump. No, not you. Didn't remember there being that many.
You have to find a way to weaken that monster.
Let me do it, Papa. I will take back what is mine.
No! What are you doing, insolent creature?
So much power. It hurts, Papa. I can't hold it. I'm not strong enough.
Insolent whelp! Did you really think you could somehow contain my glory?
Quickly, follow that monster. Do not let it get away.
No touchy. There we go. Hello again.
Why don't you humans know when you are beaten?
Because we're annoying.
Clear out those doors and get after them.
What? There we go. Seriously?
Keep going, Death Hunter.
You know you cannot hope to stop me, worm. So why do you persist in trying? This prison and all the powers that built it could not contain me. What chance do you think you have? Arise, my minions. Tear these irritating humans limb from bleeding limb.
I'm pretty sure I saw a... holy grenade, or holy energy, or whatever you want to call it. Ah, there you are. Alright, speedster. Unfriendly fire. Oh yeah. Plenty of ammunition around. Yeah. And I got all of the secrets and such around here, I think.
You've dealt with the dead. Now get after that thing.
Team, what's your status? Things out here are going from bad to worse. I'm gonna need you to pick up the pace.
She's an ancient and invincible evil, Edie. We are trying our best. Hurry, Death Hunter! We have to catch her!
At first I need to find out if there's a med kit around. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Hey, hand, let go.
Your efforts are futile! You cannot defeat me!
Yeah, that was what you say. Now shut up and move on.
Rise from your graves, my restless dead, and tear them apart.
We can't hold the line here much longer.
Just a little longer, Edie. We will be victorious.
There we go. Okay. Oh, you just got out of it. How unfortunate. Ow. I need more zombies in there. Oh, there we go, finally. No, I do not like that one.
That's it. We have the entity cornered. Bring it. My passion. Now is the time.
I will try, Papa. Your love gives me strength.
Death Hunter, I ask the same of you. Please help me correct my terrible mistake.
I am waiting for you, little insect.
No medkits or anything?
It's your end.
Yeah, no medkits. kind of bad when you place the player near the boss and there's no medkits to be found at all. I understand that that's a difficulty, but as a single player, I mean, come on.
To make it this far, almost impressive, human. No more false hope, though. It ends now. I will finally be free, truly free, and you will join my army of the dead as we raise this world.
Give me back my body, you monster!
You think you can stop me? I'm already far too powerful! I will show you the meaning of agony.
Uh-huh. Oh, hello. I don't think so. You guys have fun with that. Nope. Get back in there. Right.
will erase your misbegotten species from the face of this rock. Feel the exquisite agony of your friends, insect. Delicious, is it not? Now suffer as they have.
Oh boy, I need to wait a little bit. Ah, medic! Now I can finally get some healing as well. Took a while for it to come out. Would you come down and just swing back and forth, dude? I was hoping I could. Oh, got that one. Sweet. Oh boy. That should be it.
I will not be defeated so easily. No! You! This is impossible!
Death Hunter, you know what to do. Send that demon straight back to hell.
Finally! Sheesh. Of course, only silver. Man. Elite squad. Whew. Alright, so that was the last mission. Whew.
It ended with a flash of light, blindingly bright, like the sun at the dawn of a new day. When it faded, the entity, Brigitte, Herwolf, even the dead hunter, they were all gone. obliterated in a burst of occult energy so powerful it erased a decent chunk of Nuremberg itself. I like to believe, as some of our number do, that Brigitte's spirit is now at rest, that Herwolf has joined her in a place beyond our understanding. Father and daughter, together at last. It's a nice thought. But I'm a pragmatist. I don't have time for flights of fancy. I deal with what's in front of me. I have to. We've banished this evil from our world, but many others remain. As the Survivors Brigade, as dead hunters, it's still our job to take this world back for the living. I trust that'll be sufficient for your records. Now, if we're quite finished here, we've got some more dead to kill.
Wait, wasn't there already a special thanks? What the heck? Okay, so wait, I could actually just I guess in game music exactly. just so it doesn't make as much noise while I'm talking about my reviewing and such. Let's see. Actually, I think I'm gonna need the chair for this one. Get the chair! Let's see. So it seems like Rebellion, the group that made the original Sniper Elite and Zombie Army games and such, were involved in, or rather insisting, the VR team in making this game. I don't know if it's the VR team that's contacted them. So I don't know if it was the Rebellion group that contacted the VR department and helping them in making a VR game, or if it was the VR department or company asking Rebellion if they could be allowed to make the game in VR, and then some of the Rebellion group's developers came in and helped. That's some of the stuff, which is pretty cool. That they had some of the original people helping making this game, which it definitely does have the feel of the original games, at least from the Sniper Elite format. I haven't really gone into the Zombie Army games before, so I can't say for certain, but from what I recall seeing in trailers and stuff like that, it does seem pretty spot on for Zombie Army. I mean, of course, quality isn't super good graphics-wise. I mean, some of the stuff is pretty alright. I mean, it is supposed to be a horror, so it's still supposed to look a little ugly. So let's see, first and foremost, I do wish dialogue could be skipped for, when you rather want to just, get through the game and try and get the different stuff like getting the collectibles, try and get a high time and stuff like that. Voice acting isn't let's just say it's not the best. Though some of them do alright, but some of the voices also just, I don't agree with them on how they were done. The papa. But I mean, in general, it's alright. Controls are also pretty smooth, though I wish I don't know if I could have gone into, what is it, comfort or something? Actually, now to think about it. Belt offset, let's try it. Well, what the heck? I don't know. What the hell happened? But one of my issues, the whole thing with one of my issues with the belt and such was me trying to grab the pistol, but I'm almost having to smash into my hips to be able to get it. if you know, because in a rush to try and get it, and then you just smash your hand into yourself to try and get it. It's a little bit nah. Though I've seen you can do a little bit an offset, but I'm not really sure how it's supposed to work. It just seems like it's going from left to right. I was expecting it to be like, I see there's a height. I was guessing it would be like outwards from you. But yeah, I guess I could just move it to the side so that it lessens the chances. But it still seems like I would still smash my hand against my thighs, hips, every time I'm trying to get the gun. Weapon selection seems pretty fine. I mean, you start out with the standard rifle, an SMG or assault rifle, plus a standard gun, which is a fine selection at first, and then when you do some side missions and stuff, not side missions, I don't know what we call it, challenges, I guess, you can get some other weapons and such. For example, what is it, mission 2, you get the shotgun, which is pretty much kind of overpowered, if I do say so myself. No, of course it can be a little bit of an issue when there's a constant stream of zombies after you, then you don't really have the time to reload, so you have to really be on the move on that one. Where the, for example, assault rifles, for example, the grease gun, are perfect for situations like that, where you can just be on the move, quickly eject before you finish the magazine, and then put in the next magazine, and then you're good to go. I don't know, I just feel some of, at least the grease gun seems pretty damn good, but I just personally think that some of the other... Let me just quickly see if I can get downstairs. Let's see. I am missing one sidearm at least. Yeah, I'm missing one sidearm. And also one sniper. It's probably from the chocolate bar challenge in the bunker, I guess it is. Or factory, whatever. I don't know. I do like that there is the variety and the fact that there is the rifles with the whole magazine, since you don't have to go for putting... Well, it is still 5 bullets in and just clicking every time, but... It is kind of the same. I mean, it's what made to be efficient with the whole bullets in a rack, I guess, or something like that, or holster, put it into the rifle, and then it's almost immediately loaded. But I do have an issue with the... Let me see. Is it this one? I'm not sure now. Nope, it's not that one. There is one of the... What the? Is there twice the same gun? Definitely does look like it. Oh, there we go. It's because I had that one already. Right, this with the whole... You have to really go back a lot when you want to reload this one. I don't know if it's like that realistically, but it's really makes it uncomfortable. You have to pull it so far back for it to register properly. No, most of the rifles do feel pretty good, though. I will say this one, it feels kind of useless because the damage is so low. The magazine is pretty good, but penetration is also terrible on it. And honestly, the sound isn't good. Again, it might be realistic for the type of weapon. And of course, you can increase the magazine damage and reserve ammo, but then again, it does go with you know, you find the weapons that fit your playstyle, and also depending on the situation. It's just, I don't know if it's because I feel like most of the sidearms feels kind of useless, in my opinion. I mean, this one, I mean, it seems like this has the worst stats of all the weapons. It's not even like in a good balanced way. It's just even from the basics of the other weapons, the accuracy is terrible. The handling is not that good. Magazine is smaller, and the damage is also less. I mean, it all depends on how the upgrades, of course, will change it. Oh, holy, okay, it can have a huge magazine with a drum. Damage, not that great. There's handling. It helps an okay bit, but I still don't know. What the? What the hell? Yeah, this isn't done right. They can do it like that. Triple barrel shotgun, double barrel shotgun, Luga, revolver. I don't know, there's just something that feels a little bit off-putting for me in the weapons. I don't know what it is specifically. I can't put my finger on it. But like, can't really see the reason for why you would want this one over the chucking shotgun. I mean, of course, it's easier and faster to reload compared to this one, but the things added to it, it just doesn't seem like a good choice because of the fact that you can shoot 3 times and you have to reload immediately. Though, as I said, it is faster, but I mean, it might just be depending on taste. But I don't see the reason for not having the trench gun instead of the drilling. And I mean, of all the, I mean, you start out with the Gov, and then the Pist comes in. It's not even better in standard form. I mean, handling is better on the Gov. It has more ammunition. Damage is slightly lower, but with an assault rifle, it doesn't really matter on that aspect. And accuracy is also less, so I don't know. Doesn't seem that efficient. Then we also have the guns. I mean, you can't really expect anything but to have sidearms with you. I don't know. The Liga doesn't have good upgrades to it. Extended magazines, 12, more reserve ammo, damage. Okay, it's actually pretty alright. And you could get it, I found out, in the first mission. If you hit all of the targets and hit all the targets, then the safe here opens up, and then the Luca is inside. PO8 as they call it here. Which is a pretty good upgrade in the beginning. Okay, it does have 8 with this one only has 7. I think it's 9 it goes up to when you upgrade it. Let me see real quick. Yeah, 9. Yeah. But when you go with an assault rifle, it's pretty efficient to have the auto burglar there. I don't know if it's because I just feel like I also don't know if it's partly because of the fact that most of the weapons come very, not very late, but it feels like most of them are only there at halfway. And after, like, I feel like you don't really get a whole lot of different weapons early on. I mean, of course, you get the trench and the Luca, as I said, through challenges. And then you find also some by automatic, like story-wise. I mean, I found this one inside a corpse just by going through the story. But I don't know. Personally, I just think it feels like you get the weapons a little at a slow pace, I guess. Too slow. I don't know if that's the issue, or maybe see some way where you can unlock them or something. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on what it is, but something about the weapons feels off. And also the fact that yeah. There are also some of the guns that I'm not really fans of are there, because they just feel like they're kind of useless. But I guess maybe it's depending on history and you're an enthusiast with different weapons and such. But again, it would also be pretty boring if they only had like 3 weapons and then that would be it. But the weapons mechanics and such are pretty good, because I can do hipfire pretty well. And I'm usually good at that. So the fact that I can do it in this game means that they did a good job at the hipfire placement, at least. When you shoot, and the offset, I guess, with the hipfire, so that it actually... You can judge it by eye where you aim. Also, of course, get better judgment as you use the weapons, but it's definitely good. It's a good job they did on that part, with where the weapons shoot and aim compared to when you do hip fire. And I will admit, I forgot already on the second mission the fact that I could do the slow motion. I only got reminded of that because I went through the first mission again, because I found out that was the one where you start here in the base and have to talk to Herr Wolf and get your weapons and such at the target's practice area. So I replayed that one and then got reminded of the fact that I had that slow motion effect. I completely forgot that. So it's nice in that aspect, but I'm uncertain on how, with the slow motion effect, how will that work when you're 4 players? Like, will time just slow down when one player is aiming through the gun and aiming, or is it just good? Does it go in some way individual? So time might slow down a little bit for the one with that is aiming with the sniper, but then when they unscope, that time kind of like adjusts itself in some way. Music, it's alright. Not really the thing I had the most focus on, but I gotta admit, it didn't really catch my attention at all. Like, nothing that I thought that was important as I'm focusing on the gameplay. So it's a little bit whatever. And I get what they were trying to do with this game, but in some way it might be fun if you played with friends, but the aspect of the whole zombie army VR, zombie army in VR, I don't think it works that well, in my personal opinion. I mean, it's alright. I wasn't completely bored playing the game. But I don't know. There were some parts that felt a little bit kind of dragged out, I guess. I also don't know if it's the fact that it didn't really feel like there were that many good sections where, because when you play Zombie Army, I'm pretty sure you usually want to focus on Sniper, but it doesn't feel like there are really any good Sniper sections to do. There is the one at oh god, the mining facility or whatever it was when you leave the undead portal after the entity gets released, where you have a section where you're standing in a balcony and then there's zombie coming at you and you shoot them, and then there's, if some get through, then they will be at your back. But I think that's pretty much it. And the enemies, I wasn't really fan of them as such. I mean, the tank was pretty cool because of the fact that it can take that many bullets, and if you focus on the helmet, you can actually knock it off and then shoot their head off. The runners, rather the suiciders, the exploders, kamikazes, whatever you want to call them. I personally think they should have a little less health. Like, if they are, of course, I don't know if it's if you hit the grenades and then they explode immediately. But I personally just don't. wasn't fan of their thing. Like I would want to, like, if I hit them once, then they just die and explode. That's how I prefer them to work. Medic zombies is alright, but they just act like any other of the normal zombies. And then they drop a medkit. That's about it. Like I would rather they just have left some more stations of the whole first aid and such. I also think they should have, at least there at the end, they should have left some more medkits for you to use. Instead of you waiting for the last, what would you call it? That's for last round, I guess, of the boss. Where all of a sudden they just drop quite regularly. Like, they could have left some healing kits in the beginning, right before you go into the fight, or at least given one medkit zombie, if they, now that they have them in there at the beginning, so you have a chance of healing yourself a little bit more in case you run out, like I did in my first run in there, which caused a little bit of an drag, but then again, it's because of the fact that I'm streaming. It was a bit of a drag, and that's not the intended use of the game, of course. But it definitely would have been nice if they had allowed that, so you don't have to start the mission from the beginning to be able to make sure you have a medkit when you reach that section. And I'm fine with the fact that they leave in some collectibles. I think that's pretty nice. But I will admit that it's kind of boring with the fact that all of them looks exactly the same. Like, they could have put some in, like, I don't know, pink or green dresses, some of them with hats, like, change a little bit slightly on their facial structure. And also the hands, you can't really do much out of them. But it is funny with the fact that they give each of them a name. I don't know in what way it's referenced, if it's... Didn't notice if it was some of the same names that are in the credits, so it's maybe some of the creators that have their names in it. Same with the dolls. And the challenges, it's alright, they put it in, but I just not really sure on the purpose of them. If it's like, if you do them, you get a, XP score or something, like. Maybe instead of having, like, weapon kits and stuff, maybe they could have made it so you do the challenges and then you get the or instead of leveling up, you do these challenges and then you get the upgrade kits that allows you to upgrade your weapons and such, or give mods or something, instead of having the upgrade kits stuff in there. But in general, the game is pretty good. It's at the same time, I just think there are some things that don't really work out. I mean, I guess this might be just be for your own entertainment if you are interested in these kind of things. Get 10 suicide kills with sniper kills and stuff. I feel like they put in a little bit of everything, but at the same time, it kind of feels like everything is a little bit weak in its performance in some way, I guess. Personally, if you ask me. Like, what do I get out of collecting the dolls? I mean, I get the dolls, that's about it. And the hands, they are, of course, a little bit of a challenge, which is a little bit more fun. But, again, that's about it. Like, if you could have gotten skins by getting the hands or something, that would have been an interesting aspect. Or getting skins for your weapons by getting these challenges done. I just think there are, as I said, there are a lot of things, but at the same time, I don't think they work well together in some way. I can't really put my finger on it. But of course, it's optional, so it's like it's whatever. But I don't feel like there's anything rewarding with doing these things. Yeah. So I don't know, but it's definitely not a terrible game. I could definitely see it could be fun playing with some friends, but I also think it's gonna. Personally, it's I don't really see myself as a person who would want to grind and go through this game compared to a standard game. Like, I don't... I played it for the stream, and I don't really feel that much I played it for my own entertainment, I gotta be honest. Like, it had some fun aspects. It was kind of fun to try and get the score, but not really anything that makes me go like, oh man, I want to play more of this game. So, I don't know. I mean, some people might, like, be completely passionate and intrigued by playing this game, but me personally, I was definitely not one of the targeted audience, so to speak. If that is the case. If there are some that really are intense about playing this game. I definitely can think of some other games I would prefer more to play over this. And I definitely think would rather go in for the standard versions of Zombie Army over, or Dead Nations, or whatever they're called. Zombie Nations? But yeah, so I think if I was to give this game a score, I think... I think I would give it a 6.5 based on how much fun I had in this game. Like, it was alright. It was alright, but it's not like it's something I would be like if I'm sitting with some friends and they're like, "Hey, we need a game we can play," and I'm like, "Oh, I have a great VR game." This is not one of the games. And also, I don't really see myself coming back to this game again. So I really know, but I mean, it's good. It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, it's definitely not something that's gonna be reoccurring in my mind of want to play this game again. But yeah, so I think that's it for Zombie Army. I don't want to already taking a good amount of time of talking about it and such. And I also need to get ready for bed as I have work tomorrow. Let's see. For Wednesday, do I have anything I can think of? I'm gonna play a new game, but I just can't think of what it is exactly I want to play. As I haven't looked at my list of games I want to play and stream specifically for November. Though it might become Altered potentially, which is a game that seems very interesting and would also be pretty good to grind off stream a little bit here and there, and when I then get back on and then show the upgrades I have done and some of the different aspects, give some pointers and stuff, But yeah, we'll see about that for Wednesday. And weekend is completely open for now, at least. So I'm most likely also going to be streaming through there. So yeah, I think that's it for now. So thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like the VOD, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bells and notifications for whenever I upload videos. If you're watching this on Twitch and you like the VOD, please feel free to leave a follow so you can get notifications for our live stream. I'll usually live stream on Wednesdays around 4 or 5 p.m. CT. This would make it around 9 or 10 a.m. CST. Weekends can be a little bit on and off, though I'll usually try and live stream around 1 or 2 p.m. CT just to make around 6 or 7 a.m. CST. So, thanks for watching. Take care. And some days are going to be on schedule, but I will try to notify at least 30 minutes before on Blue Sky. So, thanks for watching. Take care, and see you next video, a live stream. Bye.